one of the most well-known athletes on the planet. The Lakers are one of the most notorious brands in all of sports. How did those two things come together and amplify one another?
It's a perfect match, and this city is built on stars. This city breathes stars, and they breathe winners, and I'm a winner, more importantly.
I'm moving. I'm moving to Los Angeles. This is kind of like a dream come true for me. Being able to play for a historic franchise, with so much history, and I think timing is everything.
LeBron James belongs on a Mount Rushmore of basketball. He's one of the greatest basketball players we've ever seen in our lifetime. He's a 3-time champion. He's a 4-time league MVP. He's universally recognized one of the top 2 to 3 players who's ever lived.
I want to win every single day, every single night. I prepare to be the best every single day.
What, if anything, at this stage of your career creates pressure for you?
Nothing.
For me to be in this position now, the excitement that I have to be a Laker, I'm happy to be a part of it because I believe the Lakers is a historical franchise. We all know that, but it's a championship franchise, and that's what we're trying to get back to. This is where it is today, man.
The King, LeBron James, in his Laker debut.
The one and only LeBron James.
I beat the odds. I never put a ceiling. I never said how many years I want to play. I've already exceeded that.
I think LeBron James is going to be a monster this year.
Another deep 3. Wow.
So what is the bar for success for the 2018-2019 season?
I mean, it's unknown. It's unknown. But if we prepare ourselves mentally and physically every day, I mean, you know me, you know how I prepare every day. I won't accept anything less of trying to be great and wanting to be great every single day.
Yeah, I the only one to get the job done. I don't know a nigga that could cover for me. Yeah, got some game from my day. So she might say she love me, she don't love me like she say she love me. LeBron James! I'm the nigga boy that love me in the street. I'm not trying to find nobody else to be. I'm the one that couldn't see but put it out.
For a 3. That's the way to end the half.
Real.
Spinning and throwing it down is LeBron James.
If a nigga fuck with him, I put him down quick. Got the first for anybody who talk about the trip. Shit like you don't wanna hear me trip, goddamn.
Number 1, really got some minutes with a couple of guys down. LeBron once, twice, score, count and foul. A deep 3. LeBron looks energized, pushing it. Downhill. Oh, look out!
I was like,
beautiful play.
that's my nigga. And I be rapping with the team that caught a 9 and we ride
LeBron spinning again. He's amongst the trio. He puts it up. Count it. 3-point opportunity.
I don't know a nigga that could cover for me. Yeah, got some game from my day. So she might say she love me, she don't love me like she say she love me.
James in transition with the throwdown.
I'm that nigga boy that love me in the street. I'm not trying to find
LeBron for the tie.
believe me.
Here's Rondo. Gets it to James. LeBron takes it to the rim and finishes with the left, and he's fouled. The legend of LeBron continues. He moves past his idol, MJ, for 4th on the all-time scoring list.
His teammates were polite. The crowd gave an ovation. But when it came down to it, James was emotional by himself.
it is clear he's a man on an island.
There's so much pressure on him, and at this age, you need more help.
Everyone on the roster and the coaching staff knows they could be gone next season. What's the point of getting close to James anyway?
James lost it, gets it back. And James holding his left leg. And obviously his groin area as well. He's shaken up on that play. You can see him grimace right there.
Draymond got his hand on the ball, and I went to get the loose ball and just overextended my groin, I guess. And it's just an unfortunate play.
If I were the Lakers, I would shut LeBron down.
What?
I mean, like, no, seriously. I mean, he's getting older. He has to do too much for them to win.
No player who's played in the last 8 years more games than a guy like LeBron James. So it wouldn't be surprising to me if they shut him down till All-Star break.
The Los Angeles Lakers are holding LeBron James out for the remainder of the season.
I had LeBron James winning league MVP this year. And I thought that if he hadn't gotten hurt, he'd have been in the top 3 in the conversation. Lakers would have been the top 4 seed in the West. And I think it would have been LeBron, James Harden, and Giannis.
We didn't have these discussions, you know, back at Christmas when they were 4th seed. But now LeBron gets hurt, talk about trading the whole damn team, and LeBron is calling out his teammates.
How bad is this a look for the NBA that we're not going to have LeBron this year in June?
I don't even know where to start. What do they do next? How do they fix all of these problems?
Coming into the Western Conference and coming to the Lakers, as smart as LeBron is, we know he knew what he was getting himself into.
I know what I got myself into. It's a process. I get it.
You came to LA for a champ. If LeBron James does not win a championship in LA, he will be the greatest player to ever wear purple and gold and not deliver a chip to the Lakers. Period.
James accelerates and flushes.
James with 20 seconds left. James, that is a ridiculous angle! LeBron James with a 3!
James drives and flushes.
Here comes LeBron, he blocks it! LeBron is able to take it to the rim.
James looking for a runway, got hit, finishes, and the foul.
They're going to take it, LBJ!
You've said before, no matter what the basketball situation is, in this case, there's no playoffs coming. You're out on the floor, you're always going to play a certain way. Is it that simple for turning out the rest of the season?
Yeah, I would never cheat myself. At the end of the day, no matter, we know we out the playoff race, but if I'm on the court, I'm going to play how I play, and I play to win. So I never would cheat the game. You know, it's such thing as called game gods. And they're watching no matter what you're doing, and it's our obligation to go out and be a professional, and that's what I'm about.
I think LeBron's going to win MVP next year.
We got to win. And at the end of the day, it's all about winning. That's my job right now, is to show everybody that I can win with whatever.
You niggas got balls talking all that shit. Niggas these days talk more than a bitch. Internet gangsta, click boy click. Shut the fuck up, dog. Sit boy sit. Me and fake niggas, we just don't mix.
Wide open 3. Got it.
I take what I take cause it helps me think. Be careful what's putting your drink, yo, boy.
Gets the bounce.
Yeah, turn up. Bad little bitch from nice dick. I feed her to love just before I pipe her. Me and my niggas ahead of the time, yeah. Put the future behind us, King. We don't fuck with that, we'll take him off of the lineup, King. He's got a hole inside him, look at his timeline, King. I just came from Kenya, I'm headed to Ghana, King. And I'm serious, this shot is really right, fuck with your iris. It's amazing things, fuck with it when it's done. Push down. Whipping the devil's card. How you say it, ball man? Please don't mention our names. You be there fucking with a Shark Tank. We get straight to it, point blank. We get real busy, long days. You just log in and tweet long threads. It's ironic how all of my girls would give me the gold, but they all red. I've been dreaming big since a small bed. I didn't do no talking, wasn't all Ted. You niggas got balls and all that shit. Niggas these days talk more than a bitch. Internet gangster, click boy click. Shut the fuck up, dawg. Sick boy sick. Me and fake niggas, we just don't mix. They hugging too tight, now it's dick on dick. I take what I take, cause it helps me.
LeBron lost it.
Be careful,
Now regains, fires away, and throws it!
Bad little bitch from Niger. Dick, yeah. I feed her your love just before I hype her. Me and my niggas ahead of the time, yeah. Put the future behind us, king.
Talk about other guys who might want to play with you. You said recently that it would be amazing if the Lakers traded for Anthony Davis.
It wasn't brought to me as when it wasn't like traded for Anthony Davis. The way it was brought to me was, you know, how would it feel if Anthony Davis was a part of this franchise? And I was like, duh, it would be amazing.
Pelicans have agreed to finally trade Anthony Davis to the Lakers.
There it is.